The to-do list is an important section of the Aircall application as it features all calls that need your attention and need to be actioned. They are alerted to you in real time by a red badge notification in the utility bar of the app. The type of calls that end up on the to-do list are calls assigned specifically to you, callback requests, missed calls, and missed calls with voicemail. You can filter these calls by number if required using the drop-down arrow. Before getting started, there is an important rule you must remember. If you are using a shared number, then all missed calls and callback requests on that number will appear on all associated users' to-do list. To avoid double handling of the call or confusion around who is handling the call task, we recommend assigning the call to yourself or to a team member. The call will then be removed from the communal list view and only be visible to the user who has been assigned the call. No matter what type of call you have on your to-do list, in order to clear the list, you must action it by performing one of 3 actions. Let's go through each one. The first one is calling the number back. You can launch a call by hovering over the timestamp and clicking on the phone icon. The call will automatically launch from the number the original call took place on. The call must be considered an outbound answered call in order for it to leave the to-do list and be considered actioned. This means you either have to connect with the recipient or reach their voicemail. As you can see here, the call has disappeared from the list automatically upon completion of the call and is now found in the call history section. If you do not connect with the caller or reach their voicemail, it is considered an outbound unanswered call and will remain on the list. The second way to action a call is to assign it to a teammate. Simply click on the 3 vertical dots and select Assign to Teammate, which will slide open a list of all your Aircall teammates. By selecting the Aircall teammate you wish to assign the call to, this will remove the call from your to-do list and assign it to theirs. It's always helpful to add notes to the call to let your teammate know why you are assigning the call to them. The final action is archiving the call. Archiving a call does not delete the call, it simply moves it to the call history section of the app. The call will enter into the history in chronological order based on the date and time the call was missed. If you accidentally archive a call, you can unarchive it to return it to the to-do list. It will be automatically assigned to you. The to-do list also allows you to perform the majority of these actions in bulk. You can archive all calls by clicking on the archive box symbol at the top of the app. Please note, this affects everyone's to-do list if you are using a shared number. You also cannot unarchive all. You would have to manually unarchive each individual call to restore them to the to-do list, so please be mindful when using this feature. If you would like to do bulk actions on selected calls in the to-do list, you can hover over the relevant symbol and select them from the checkbox. It will then prompt you what you would like to do, assign or archive the calls. If you change your mind and decide you would like to perform this action on all the calls in your to-do list, you can choose Select All. Finally, as an added method of keeping on top of your to-do list, you can toggle on daily follow-up email notifications in the Preferences section of the app. This will send you a daily email of all missed calls and voicemails that still need actioning on lines that you're associated with. You can also toggle on to receive call assignments and voicemail email notifications in real time throughout your workday. Make sure to check your to-do list throughout the day and action any calls as soon as possible to clear your list.